From shrimp that make explosions hotter than the sun, to jellyfish that can literally reset their age, these animals might just blow your mind. Number 15. In the lush forests of southeastern Australia lives the lyrebird, one of the world's greatest mimics. Most birds sing, but the lyrebird copies. They can imitate nearly any sound they hear: chainsaws, camera shutters, car alarms, even human voices. Wildlife documentaries have recorded them copying construction noises, which is both hilarious and kind of unsettling. Unique fact: males don't just sing for fun. They use their insane vocal abilities to impress females, sometimes mixing 20 different sounds into one performance. Imagine being serenaded by a bird that can imitate your ringtone, your dog barking, and a jackhammer all in the same song. Number 14. Across the deserts of the southwestern United States and Mexico, the horned lizard lives. Its first trick? Camouflage, lying flat against the sand and blending perfectly with rocks. But when predators like coyotes or hawks won't back off, it unleashes its trump card, squirting streams of blood from its eyes. But they can't overuse it because blood loss is dangerous, so they save this move for emergencies only. Super gross, but super efficient. Number 13. Found in tropical and subtropical regions worldwide, geckos are basically Spider-Man. Their secret? Tiny hairs on their toes called setae that create molecular bonds with surfaces. That means they can climb smooth glass, hang upside down, and sprint across walls like it's nothing. Number 12. On the open savannas of eastern and southern Africa, the cheetah reigns as the fastest land animal alive. But it's not just their top speed of 70 miles per hour that's impressive. It's how fast they accelerate, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. That's faster than most sports cars. Their flexible spines act like springs, stretching their stride up to 25 feet in a single bound. Their claws don't retract like other cats. They stay out like cleats for traction. And their long tails, they're natural rudders, letting them pull off sharp turns mid-sprint. Number 11. Beneath the dry grasslands of East Africa, in sprawling tunnel systems, lives one of the strangest superheroes, the naked mole rat. They're wrinkly, nearly blind, and bald. But don't underestimate them. These creatures can live over 30 years, making them some of the longest living rodents on Earth. Here's their superpower. They don't feel certain types of pain. Acid, chili peppers, doesn't faze them at all. Their cells also handle low oxygen environments better than most animals, perfect for underground living. And here's the kicker. They live in colonies ruled by a single queen, just like ants and bees. Naked mole rats are the only mammals with this social structure, making them the weirdest royals in the animal kingdom. Hated by humans, the cockroach lives everywhere, from tropical forests to our kitchens. Their creepiest trick? They can survive weeks without their heads, because they breathe through tiny holes in their bodies. Losing a head is just a temporary setback. Unique fact? They can hold their breath for 40 minutes and survive underwater. Scientists have even found them resistant to high levels of radiation. Bottom line, cockroaches are the ultimate doomsday survivors. If the world ends tomorrow, don't worry, they'll inherit your apartment. Creeping through the forests and backyards of North and Central America, opossums are tough little marsupials with a misunderstood reputation. Sure, they hiss and bare their teeth, but their real superpower? Venom immunity. They can shrug off rattlesnake bites, pit viper strikes, even some scorpion stings. Their blood contains special molecules that neutralize toxins. Scientists are studying this ability to create new antivenoms for humans. Number 8. In the rivers of the Amazon and Orinoco basins of South America is the electric eel. Despite its name, it's not actually a true eel, but a type of knifefish. Still, it has one of nature's most shocking powers. Literally. Electric eels can unleash jolts of up to 860 volts. Their bodies are lined with thousands of special cells called electrocytes. Think of them like tiny batteries, each one capable of producing a small electrical charge. When the eel wants to strike, it activates these cells in perfect unison, stacking their power together like linking batteries in a circuit. The result? A high voltage, high current zap that surges through the water and into its prey. But the eel doesn't just use its power to attack. It's also got a low voltage mode, like a built-in radar. In the murky waters where visibility is terrible, the eel sends out gentle pulses and uses the returning signals to sense objects and even locate hidden prey. It's electricity used as both a weapon and a sixth sense. Unique fact, when threatened, electric eels have been known to leap out of water to press their bodies directly against predators, delivering an even stronger jolt. Imagine a wet, 8-foot-long taser jumping out of the water and latching onto you. Number 7. In the rainforests of Central Africa, the hairy frog, also known as the horror frog, has one of the most gruesome defenses in nature. When threatened, it breaks its own toe bones and pushes them through its skin to form claws. Yes, it literally stabs enemies with its skeleton. Number 6. In the mangroves of Southeast Asia and Australia, the archerfish swims quietly at the surface, waiting. Then, suddenly it spits a jet stream of water with perfect aim, knocking insects off branches above. Then it races to be the first one there. Here's what makes it incredible. Archerfish account for how light bends between water and air, basically solving physics equations every time they spit. They can hit targets up to 6 feet away, and young archerfish actually practice shooting to get better aim. Number 5. From forests in Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, the bombardier beetle is nature's tank. When threatened, it mixes chemicals inside its body that combust instantly, firing boiling hot spray at predators. The spray can reach nearly 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Bonus fact, the beetle doesn't just fire once. It can shoot rapid bursts, adjusting aim with each shot, like a bug-sized machine gun. Engineers study them to design better fuel injection systems, a tiny insect inspiring human technology. Number 4. In the lakes and canals of Mexico City, the axolotl floats like a smiling cartoon character. It never grows up, staying in its juvenile form forever, complete with gills and a goofy grin. Their superpower? Regeneration. Axolotls can regrow entire limbs, parts of their spinal cords, and even sections of their brains and hearts. And they can do it repeatedly. Scientists study them for breakthroughs in human medicine. Meanwhile, axolotls are just chilling, permanently young, and casually growing new arms. Number 3. Found everywhere from Himalayan ice to your backyard moss, tardigrades are tiny, less than a millimeter long, but nearly impossible to kill. They survive freezing, boiling, radiation, and even the vacuum of space. Their secret is entering a tun state, drying out and shutting down metabolism completely. They've been revived after decades of dormancy. Number 2. In the warm coastal waters of the Atlantic and Pacific, pistol shrimp carry one of nature's craziest weapons. By snapping their claws shut, they create a bubble that collapses with a shockwave louder than a gunshot. The collapse produces temperatures almost as hot as the sun's surface, stunning or killing prey instantly. Number 1. Floating through the warm waters of the Mediterranean and around Japan, the immortal jellyfish holds the crown. When stressed, injured, or aging, it performs the ultimate trick, turning its adult cells back into juvenile ones, starting life over again. It can theoretically repeat the cycle forever. That means the same jellyfish drifting today could still be alive centuries from now if nothing eats it first. So, there you have it. The animal kingdom is full of animals we don't give enough credit to. Which one blew your mind the most? Drop your pick in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to Animal Channel.